Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday and happy summer. Couple announcements today. The first is we will need 2 blocks and a strap, so grab your pillows, grab your towels, whatever you use to bring your feet closer to your hands, and then whatever you want for support for your low back. And also, second announcement, we will be moving to Zoom next week. So this will be the last week that this is taught on Facebook. We had a connection. Okay, I think we're okay. Due to, what was I saying? Oh, Zoom. We're gonna be moving to Zoom, which I think is gonna be really fun because then I can see you guys. I'll try logging on at like 7:40 so we can kind of chat and catch up the way we used to in class. And I think that will be really fun. I'm excited to switch to Zoom. First of all, I think the audio is way better. I'll put in an earpiece and it will pick that up, so it'll be a lot clearer, less echo. Good morning, Betsy. All right, I'm moving to LTE so that we don't have this issue. All right, so I think we should be good. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is being so weird this morning. Okay, let's get started. So as I mentioned, 2 blocks and a strap or whatever you are using in lieu of those. And we're gonna get started on our backs today. So bring your block long ways to go up your spine. Grab your second block and bring it at whatever height you like at the base of your skull. I'm going to take this moderate height. My neck is extremely tight today. I've been having some muscle spasms, so I'm going to just very gently lean into this. Start to settle with your Supta Baddha Konasana feet, so bring the soles of your feet to touch. Splay your knees out wide. And then you can bring your arms wherever feels good for you. So maybe you want to open deeper into your shoulders, so you cactus or tee out your arms. Maybe you bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let's see, who do we have this morning? Good morning, Wendy. Okay, Christy, I hope you enjoy it later, all right? Enjoy your conference call. Okay, so let's start to settle into our breath. Take this moment to clear your mind. I have felt like my mind has been racing all week. I have been all over the place, unsettled. Everything that's going on in the world and in our city has really been getting to me, and I know it's really hard to let those things go, but I encourage you just for the next 55 minutes to clear your mind and focus your attention on your body and your breath. As you feel your shoulders begin to open up, maybe you take your block lower, increase the stretch through the cervical spine. Take in tiny sips of air. here. Noticing your belly rise and fall. Remove the block from the base of your skull, set it off to the side. Gently push yourself to your forearms, remove the second block from in between your shoulder blades. Put it off to the side and recline back down onto your back. Grab for your strap. You can keep your left knee bent, your foot flush on the mat, and wrap your strap around your right foot. Extend it up towards the ceiling. Start with a micro bend in your knee. Gently awakening through the back of the legs, stretching through the low back. Pull your foot a little closer to your forehead. Shoot energy out through your heel. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to send the right heel over to the right, open up. Activating through the inner right groin, still stretching through the right hamstrings. Flexing through the right foot. Right and left shoulder firmly planted. Relax your neck if you're carrying any tension in your shoulders. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, trace your heel over to the left. Stretch through the IT band. Just an inch over to the left today. You should still feel a pretty strong stimulation through the IT band as you flex through the right foot. Try and keep your hips squared towards the mat. And shoulders again firmly planted. Inhale, come back to center. Pull the foot 1 inch closer. And extend the left leg out now. Straight. Increasing the stretch through the groin. Getting out of the low back a little bit. And start to bend into your right knee. Grab for the outside of your right foot. Half happy baby. Keep that left hip firmly planted. Release your right foot, reclaim your strap. Right foot comes down onto the mat. Left foot weaves through the strap and extends up towards the ceiling. Flex through the left heel. Micro bend in the left knee. Pull the foot towards you. Pull the foot 1 inch closer. Keep the hips firmly planted. And then release the foot over to the left, stretching through the left groin and the left hamstring. Keeping the shoulders firmly planted, spine flat, flush with the mat, no tension in the shoulders. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, bring your heel over to the right, flex through your left foot, Activate through the left IT band. Breathe here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, pull the foot towards the forehead. Extend the right leg long. Breath here. And slowly release the strap to bend into the knee. Bring it towards the left armpit. Half happy baby. Curl yourself into a tiny ball. Put your strap off to the side. Rock the normal length of your spine 2 to 3 times. And come up to a comfortable seat at the top of your space. Hands to your knees. Lengthening up through the crown of your head to grow an inch taller and relaxing your shoulders down your back and engaging your core even in this comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Exhale out all of your stale air. Inhale through the nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose, fill up, seal your lips. Exhale through the nose. Create that same audible oceanic sound that you did with your open mouth exhales by constricting the back of your throat. This is your Ujjayi Pranayama, your victorious breath. We will use this breath throughout our practice to build heat from the inside out. If at any point in time you lose sight of your breath during our flow, you can come to child's pose or any pose that you find restful and rejoin us whenever you're ready. Start to flutter your eyes open. Take an inhale, grow an inch taller. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Release the left hand to the mat, stretching through the left side of the neck all the way down to the left fingertips. Return the left palm to the knee. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Release the right fingertips to the mat. Stretch through the right side of the neck all the way down through the right fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale, return your right palm to your knee. Rise back up to neutral. Exhale, start to gaze up towards the ceiling and breathe in here. Tiny little back bend through the neck. Taking in tiny sips of air. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back to neutral. Breath in. Exhale, start to bring your chin down towards your chest. Gaze to your navel or your thighs. Stretching through the lateral spinal muscles on either side of the spine and the neck. Maybe you even feel this through the muscles down your shoulder blades, depending if you're like me and hunch for most of the day now. Inhale, come back to center. We'll take a few seated cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose, gaze up towards the ceiling. Contract the shoulder blades together. Exhale, cat pose, tuck and curl, gaze to your navel. Shoulder blades separate apart, belly tucks in. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. Tabletop. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Hips stack over your knees. We'll take some traditional cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly down, shift your gaze up towards the sky, shoulder blades contract together. Breathe here. Letting the belly slowly fall closer to the earth with every inhale and exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale, cat pose, tuck and curl, gaze to your navel. Let your head hang heavy. Tuck the belly up and in, shoulder blades separate apart. Press the mat away through all 10 fingers. Maybe dip your hips back one at a time to work through those lower back muscles. Maybe your hips pop. Embrace any changes through this movement. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, shift your gaze up. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Plant your hands an inch or two forward. Step your feet back, high plank. Crown through the heels, all in one line. Belly pressing up and in to the ribs. Press down through all 10 fingers, all 10 toes. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower slowly onto the belly. Untuck the toes, hands stay where they are. Inhale, baby cobra. Press through the tops of the feet, lift up, engaging the low back muscles. Send your gaze to the top of your mat, neutral neck. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes in under. Inhale, press up to a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Sending one heel towards the earth and then the other. Inhale, lift up through both heels. Exhale, send the heels over to the right. Inhale, lift up towards the heels. Exhale, send them towards the left. Inhale, reach up towards the heels. Exhale, send the heels towards the earth. Let the chest melt towards the thighs. Let the crown of the head come closer to the earth. Lift up through the hips to create that nice inverted V shape. Breathe here, 3 breaths. Start to shift your weight into your right hand. Tense your left fingertips. And start to lift up through the left hand. Grab for any part of your right leg. It can be your thigh, your calf, or your right foot, whatever you feel. Drop your left shoulder down. Twist yourself open. Gaze under your right shoulder. Spinal twist. Also a nice little balance challenge here. One more breath in. Exhale, release the left palm. Start to shift your weight into your left fingertips. Tense your right hand. Take a breath in and then exhale. Grab for your left calf or thigh or ankle with your right hand. Let your right shoulder dip down. Gaze under your left shoulder. Spinal twist here. One more breath in. Exhale, release the right fingers to the front of the mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet to your wrist creases, hip width distance apart and parallel. Take a generous bend in your knees. Grab for opposite elbows, ragdoll pose. Let your elbows sway side to side. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes, just to end on a positive note. Release your fingertips to the mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Sliver of space between the heels. Inhale, slowly rise up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to lift. Arms come up towards the ceiling. Palms face towards each other. Relax your shoulders down your back, Tadasana. Tuck the tailbone under. Activate through the core. Rooting down through all four corners of each of your feet here. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Lead with your chest, forward fold. First forward fold of our day. Maybe start with a bend in the knees. And then maybe pedal out one leg at a time. Before settling into this forward fold, you can bring your palms to the earth or to behind your heels or your calf. Wherever you are, let the crown of your head fall towards the earth. Work to get your seat directly over your heels. Maybe shift your weight forward if you feel like you're sinking back. On your next inhale, come to a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Contract your shoulder blades together. One long straight line from the crown of your head out through your tailbone. Core is engaged. Belly coming up and in. Take a breath in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale, shift forward an inch or two. Exhale, load down, low plank, no more than a 90-degree bend in the elbows. Inhale, press up, upward facing dog. Flip to the tops of your feet. Press the mat away to the tops of your feet. Thighs may lift off of the mat. That's totally fine. Relax your shoulders down your back. Gaze over your right shoulder. Gaze over your left shoulder. Gaze forward, take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips come up and back. This is our Sun A. We will flow through 3 times breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal at your feet, sigh it out. Breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Breath in, seal your lips, gaze forward. Exhale through the nose, Ujjayi breath, forward fold, step your feet to your hands. Inhale brings you to that halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your seat low in line with your knees. Arms come up to frame your ears. Palms face towards each other. Relax your shoulders down your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Gaze down at your feet. Can you see all 10 toes? not, sink your seat back a little bit more. Wherever you are, take a breath in. Exhale, sink your seat lower. Engage the inner and outer thighs. Slight up dog in the chest. Tailbone tucking under. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Release into this forward fold. Pedal out the feet again. Deep bend through the left knee. Deep bend through the right knee. And straighten through both knees. Collapse down, let the forehead fall towards the earth. Work to get the seat directly over the heels. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Stack your right hip down in line with your left. Flex through your right foot. Engage your right glute. The height of your leg is completely unimportant here. You just want to focus on proper alignment with your right hip coming down in line with the left. Inhale, right heel 1 inch higher. Exhale, left heel closer to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, and release the foot in between the hands. Tent the fingertips, little to no weight in the hands. Right hip pulling back, left hip pulling forward. Big transition, take an inhale. Warrior 2, spiral open. Back foot comes parallel with the back of the mat. Front foot bisects the back. Right knee directly over right ankle. Shoulders directly over hips. Arms go long in opposite directions. As you settle into this lunge and gaze over your front fingertips, work your right knee open towards your right pinky toe. Shoot energy out in both directions from both of your feet, through the knife edge of your left foot, through all 4 corners of your right foot. Flip your palms face up. Palms face down to relax your shoulders down your back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm comes down, left arm comes up and overhead. Reach forward to stretch out through the interior left hip, the left psoas. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm comes behind the hip. Right arm comes up and overhead. Recommit to the lunge in your right knee. Use your inhales to lengthen up towards the sky. Exhales to reach back towards the back of the room. Keep shooting energy out through the knife edge side of that left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your left heel comes high. Stack the left hip in line with the right. Flex through the left foot. Press down through the mat equally through both palms. On your inhale, lift your left heel 1 inch higher. Your right heel falls closer to the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. And release the foot in between the hands. Tent the fingertips. Left hip coming back. Right hip pulling forward. Inhale, warrior 2. Back foot comes parallel with the back of the mat. Spiral open. Front foot bisects the arch of the back foot. Sink deep into that lunge. Arms come long in opposite directions. Flip your palms face up. Palms face down to relax your shoulders down your back. Really commit to the bend in this front knee and open it up towards the left pinky toe. Gaze over your front fingertips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm down, right arm up and overhead. Maybe even reaching towards the front of the room to increase the stretch through the right psoas. If you're not feeling it in this anterior portion of your right leg, the psoas here, really work to tuck your left hip under your right. This will immediately push your right hip up and you should feel it here. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm down, left arm up, overhead, high fiving the back of the room. Inhales lengthen you upward, exhales reaching back. One more breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out your feet. Let's get flowing. We will flow 2 times through our sun. Deep breath, 2 movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Sigh it out. Pedal out your feet. Let your crown of your head fall towards the earth. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop to your knees. Child's pose. Grab a sip of water. Feel your heart beat in your chest. After all of that good work to warm up. Reconnect your focus. Take that whole body scan. Notice how your body body feels differently at this point in class as opposed to at the beginning. Inhale, start to bring your seat directly over your knees. Bring your knees hip width distance apart. Tuck your toes under. Extend your arms out long. Puppy pose. Let your chest and your chin fall close to the mat. Stretching through the upper spine. If this is uncomfortable, bring your forehead to your mat. Don't want to create any discomfort through the neck. But if you'd like to increase the stretch, you can bring your chin or your chest towards the earth. Taking in tiny sips of air here. To increase the sensation, walk your fingertips forward more, hips more over knees. And start to press yourself up to a tabletop, shoulders stacking over your wrists. Walk your fingertips forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet to your hands. Collapse into this forward fold. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your seat low. Exhale, eagle on the right. Bring your right leg over your left, right arm under. Lift up through the right elbows so they're in line with your shoulders, and then press them away to activate through the shoulder girdle, or option to take a bear hug if this is way too much on your joints. Second option is for your legs. You can take a single bind, a double bind, where you wrap your foot around your calf, or a kickstand, where your right toes kind of support you by lightly placing them on the mat. Inhale, chair pose, unwind. Exhale, gorilla, forward fold. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Toe heel your feet, hip width distance apart. Take a generous bend in your knees. And then shimmy your hands underneath your feet so that your toes could give you a little wrist massage if you so wanted them. 2, and let your elbows splay out. Let your head hang heavy. Gorilla pose. Gently begin to release your fingertips. Toe heel your feet back together to touch the rib space between the heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle on the left. Bring the left arm under, left leg over. Same option setting up on this side. You can take the single bind, the double bind, or the kickstand in the legs. And in the arms, you can either take full eagle or a bear hug, where if you're in full eagle arms, lift up through the elbows and then press them away. Again, that will separate your shoulders, create a really nice stretch. Wherever you are, one line from the crown of your head out through your sacrum. So avoid twisting. I know it can be kind of hard to see me from the side, but my knees are directly in line with my elbows here. I'm not twisting to one side or the other. We are stretching through the joints. Inhale, chair pose, unwind. Exhale, gorilla, release the fingertips to the mat. Toe heel to feet hip width distance apart again. Option to shovel your hands under or to just grab for your big toes. Let your elbows come wide. Generous bend in the knees to release the low back. Gently release the fingers, toe heel to the feet, back together to touch, sliver of space between the heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, right knee lifts up. We are going to take forehead to knee pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, grab for make a little basket with your hands and then tuck your right foot into that basket. Option to stay here, starting to tuck your forehead to your knee to increase the stretch through the right low back. Press down through your foot into that basket. That will activate all the lower back muscles. Get a really nice stretch. Because my back muscles are so tight, I am going to stay here today. Always an option for you to extend through the right leg and stretch through the hamstring. Wherever you are, challenge your balance, maybe by trying to tuck your forehead to the knee as you press the foot into the basket. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release the foot. Shake out your feet. Inhale brings you to a mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, left leg lifts. Bring your left knee in line with your left hip. Flex through the left foot, take a breath in. Exhale, grab that basket, grip with your hands, and step your left foot into that basket. Option to stay here. Option to start to press into that basket with your left foot to really activate through the left lateral spinal muscles. Option to straighten into your left knee. Option to stay with your knee bent and start to add the balance challenge of bringing the forehead to the knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, release, shake it out. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step the foot in between the hands. Untuck the left foot, inhale, rise, low lunge. Shoulders stack over hips. It's okay here if the right knee is sneaking out in front of the right heel. Drive the hips closer to the earth. Option to bring the hands to the thigh to focus on sinking into this stretch. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to bring your seat back towards your left heel. Flex through your right foot. Half splits. Work to bring your right hip back, your left hip forward. And avoid doming through the spine. You're going to keep yourself lifted. So if you've got something to bring the earth a little bit closer to you, you can press down through 2 blocks on either side to keep the spine nice and straight. And I promise promise you will still feel this through the hamstring. Option to slide into full splits if that's something you're working towards. Wherever you are, still to come back to that low lunge. Rise up, just relax the shoulders down the back. And start to toe heel your right foot across your body, drop your right knee down, half pigeon. Flex through your right foot. Get both of your hips in one line. Avoid dumping weight into the right hip or the right seat, so you can just put a pillow or a block under that right seat if that helps you stay lifted. And then inhale, puff up through your chest. Exhale, come down onto your forearms, sleeping pigeon. 2 minutes on the side. Inhale, rise up to your palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot back to meet your left, pedal out your feet to invite fresh flow into that right hip. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot in between the hands. Drop down to the right knee, untuck the right foot. Inhale, low crescent, rise up. Option to bring your arms overhead, palms facing each other. Option to bring your hand to the top of your thigh to really drive the knee forward and work the hips closer to the earth. Wherever you are, relax your shoulders down your back. No tension in the upper body right now. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, start to send your seat back towards your heel. Flex through the left foot. Work your left hip back, your right hip forward on this side. And again, avoid doming out through the spine. Keep the chest lifted. And kind of work to bring your chest forward a little bit to increase the stretch through the hamstring. Inhale, walk yourself back forward, drive the hips down towards the earth. And then start to walk your left foot over to the right side of your body, drop your left knee down. Make sure weight is equally distributed in both your hips. Option for the block again on this side. Flex through your left foot. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Come down onto your forearms. 2 minutes on this side. Stretching out through the left IT band. back up to your palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Pedal out your feet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet in between your hands. Come to a seat. Recline back down onto your back. Grab for one of your blocks or books or pillows and bring it to your sacrum. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Nice restorative inversion to let the blood drain from your legs. Option to stay here, or I'll cue you into a plow pose. If you have a history of neck pain or neck problems, I don't recommend flowing into plow pose. Stay right here. If you'd like to take a nice deep stretch through the upper spine, engage your abdominal muscles to start to pull your heels, lift up through the seat, and release the toes to the mat behind you. Option to stay here or move into Deaf Man's pose. Bring your knees to either side of your ears. One more breath here. Release, grab for the block and release it over to the side. Slowly roll yourself into a ball. Grab for your knees. Give yourself a hug. Rock yourself side to side to release the low back. Take a breath in. Exhale, let the knees fall over to the right. Cactus the arms. Gaze over the left shoulder. Left shoulder firmly planted on the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, let your knees fall over to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Let gravity do the work here. Right shoulder stays firmly planted on the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, happy baby. Grab for the outsides of your feet. Bring your knees in towards your armpit. Rock yourself side to side. And on your next inhale, curl yourself into a tiny ball. Take the biggest breath in of your day. Open mouth, exhale, Shavasana. Arms come long, legs come long. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Release every muscle from your body. And I want to end today with a poem from David White. And it's called Start Close In. Start close in, Don't take the second step or the third. Start with the first thing close in, the step you don't want to take. Start with the ground you know, the pale ground beneath your feet, your own way to begin the conversation. Start with your own question. Give up other people's questions. Don't let them smother something simple. To hear another's voice, follow your own voice. Wait until that voice becomes an intimate, private ear that can really listen to another. Start right now. Take a small step you can call your own. Don't follow someone else's heroics. Be humble and focused. Start close in. Don't mistake that other for your own. Start close in. Don't take the second step or the third. Start with the first thing close in, the step you don't want to take. Take a breath in. Exhale, side out. We will end today in our Shavasana. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. We took it a lot slower today than we normally do. It's just kind of how I was feeling, so I hope you guys enjoyed class. Thanks, Anna Maria. I thought you would like this one for sure because we didn't do a ton of balancing. It was very low back, quad psoas focused as well. So I'm glad you were able to make it. I hope everyone has a really good day. Thanks, Erin, for coming. Thanks, Wendy. Everyone have a nice weekend, and I will see you via Zoom next week. And I'll actually see you, which will be so fun. Oh, I'm so glad your husband joined. How did he like it? Yeah, me too. Anytime I look at the playback, I'm like, yeah, I'm falling over. All right, guys. Well, any comments you post later, I will make sure to respond to. So have a good day.